They said that women were inferior to men. Men were the superior being by birth, by everything, right? Men were bigger, stronger, smarter, faster, all types of shit. That women were just meant to make babies and cook their food and make life easier for the man. And guess who used to back that up? Experts, doctors, scientists, and shit like that. They used to have people with these really strong titles give you test results and studies saying that, yeah, men, because they have bigger skulls, they have bigger brains, they're smarter than women. Basically, a grown woman had the same intelligence and mental capacity as a male child. Hey, it's good, y'all. It's your boy, the God. Listen, today I was looking over what's going on with California, and they're saying, I don't know if they passed a bill, but there was a bill about mandating for all students, children, adults, whatever, to be in order to go to school. So that means even little kids too. I'm pretty sure since it's a Democratic state, they probably passed a bill for that state to mandate the for those kids, which is really fucked up. And before, those people who are supportive of this thing saying like, you got to listen to the experts and the facts and the studies and this and that. Listen, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history, okay? Every time there's a new level division that they want to present, they always use experts with facts and studies and shit like that, right? And some kind of bullshit proof that proves their point. But it's only to prove their point, okay? Doctors and scientists don't really get paid by the people. If doctors did get paid by the people, people would notice the prices of drugs, the prices of doctor visits, the prices of the emergency room, the prices of ambulance picking you up and taking you to the hospital and shit like that. People would notice those things. What people notice is the co-pays, because health insurance pays for mostly everything, or at least half the things. And you get health insurance usually through your job. So you have to work to get health insurance unless you own a business. But doctors don't really get paid by the people, all right? Very rarely you get people who pay for doctor visits in cash or pay for pharmaceuticals in cash. Also with scientists don't get paid by people either. Scientists get paid by either schools, the government, or rich people. So not the people. Think about yourself, think about your friends and your family. Who do you know actually pay a scientist to do fucking anything? None of us, right? So they get paid mostly by rich people, because rich people are the ones that fund schools and the ones that fund the government and shit like that, right? They're the ones that pay politicians, really. We're just the ones that make the tax money that they fucking use however the fuck they want to fucking use. So that's saying that about these people that are experts with these titles of doctors and scientists and shit like that, and then giving you some information on how they could be bought to say whatever fuck people want them to say. Now, let's go into history, okay? Levels of division. First level division, classes. They used to say that kings, people that were kings, born into being kings or pharaohs and shit like that, right? Their bloodline was that of God. So people used to say that the kings, the pharaohs, the queens and shit like that were gods. They were gods. And people were supposed to pay to them and shit, right? And who would enforce that? Experts. Who were the experts? These priests that would like heal people and, bring rain and shit like that, right? Those people would say that, oh yeah, these people are gods. They really are gods. I've seen it and I seen them do this and this happened because of this and stuff like that, right? Those were those experts. The next level division was now they had nobility and poverty, right? They had the peasants and the nobles. And then they were saying that the nobles were a lower class being than the people who were nobles. Like the nobles were the upper class. The nobles were superior by bloodline, biologically. And they had doctors and scientists and these experts who would say it like, no, yeah, like they really are smarter, like they're more capable, they're more this, they're more that than the peasants. The peasants can't possibly be as smart or do the same job as a noble. They can't possibly do that. As scientifically, it can't happen. That was that level. Then the next level came. What was the next level? Genders. They said that women were inferior to men. Men were the superior being by birth, by everything, right? Men were bigger, stronger, smarter, faster, all types of shit. That women were just meant to make babies and cook their food and make life easier for the man. And guess who used to back that up? Experts, doctors, scientists, and shit like that. They used to have people with these really strong titles give you test results and studies saying that, yeah, men, because they have bigger skulls, they have bigger brains, they're smarter than women. And basically a grown woman had the same intelligence or mental capacity as a male child. They always did that with the child, that they're as smart as a fucking child and shit like that, right? That was with women. Then the next level was what? Of course, racism came, division of races. So now they're saying like, oh, white people were superior to black people. And who would they have backed that up? Doctors and scientists once again with studies and shit. They'll use fucking skulls saying that, oh, white people have bigger skulls than black people, so they have bigger brains, so they were smarter, they were more superior. Black people are something between white people and monkeys. Right in the middle is black people, right? They're part of the evolution from monkeys to freaking white people and shit. That's what they did. That's what they used science and doctors for that. And it was pushed through the mainstream media as well. A few years later, what happens now? Okay, now we're gay people, right? Until the mid-1970s, being gay was a mental disease. There was something mentally wrong with you. And there was doctors, science, and shit like that backing that up. It was pushed on the people through mainstream media. Also, that gay people were spreading STDs. That was also pushed by doctors and science and stuff like that. That gay people were the problem. Gay people were the issue and shit like that, right? Them is us against them. They had the whole us against them with gay people, black people, women, peasants, right? People who weren't kings and shit like that, who didn't have royal blood. They always did that. They're doing the same thing again with teens and shit like that. The same exact thing. So the people who are for the mask, who are for the shutdowns, who are for the 6 feet of separation, who are for the mandates and shit, right? Those people that are saying like, oh, but the experts say and we're supposed to and the books are saying and you know that's what the population is, you're inconsiderate. Those fucking people are the same people that back in the day were the ones pushing that, yeah, royalty, that those are gods, that's God's bloodline. The same people that said, yeah, nobles are superior than the peasants. The same kind of people that said, yeah, men are better than women biologically. Yeah, it's true. The science proves it. The same people that said, yeah, whites are better than everything else. Whites are better than blacks. The black people are close to monkeys. Those same exact people, the same people that said, oh yeah, gay people, something's wrong with them biologically and shit like that. Like it's a mental disease. Like that's not natural. It doesn't really happen. Those are those same fucking people. All right. The same exact people. So if you're like, oh yeah, I'm Black Lives Matter, I'm a feminist, I'm LGBT, whatever the fuck letters and shit like that, right? You're with those people and shit. But then now you're jumping on the bandwagon of, yeah, the problem is Native people. The problem is people not wearing the mask. They're inconsiderate. They're not worried about my health or the health of others. If you're buying into that dumb shit, you're just like the people that bought into those other dumb shits, those other dumb beliefs. You're just like those fucking people. Smarten the fuck up. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Doesn't matter what fucking title a person has. Doesn't matter what fucking status a person has. You shouldn't force shit on your body. The air isn't fucking bad for you. I don't know how fucking other way to say it. The air is not bad for you, and you shouldn't force it in your body. Your immune system is the best defense you have against any fucking disease. All right? Anyway, as if for my rant, I'll catch y'all next time. One.